For those searching for an arrival of Mitsubishi's overshadowing sports car, this isn't it. The 2023 Shroud Cross gives its all to channel its namesake, with intense styling and a daring backside, yet under it's just a common smaller SUV. A turbocharged 1.5-litre makes 152 pull and is the main motor decision. All-wheel drive and a persistently factor-programmed transmission, CVT, are standard, and speed increase is somewhat poky. Dealing with isn't especially athletic, either, however the Obscuration Cross offers a made ride and the lodge stays calm while cruising. The Overshadowing Cross inside has the greater part of the normal current conveniences as well as an open freight hold, yet it misses the mark regarding opponents. For example, the Mazda CX-5, the Hyundai Tucson, and the Volkswagen Tiguan concerning generally speaking refinement. Beginning this year, the Obscuration Cross comes standard with all-wheel drive across the whole setup. Mitsubishi likewise added another 18-inch wheel plan and standard drove head and fog lights. The top cell trim currently sports body-shaded lower trim while SE models get silver-hued embellishments on the front guard. The SE model addresses the best equilibrium between worth and elements. It adds numerous extra highlights over the low model that legitimize its somewhat more exorbitant cost tag, incorporating keyless far-off section with push-button start, driver help highlights, and double-zone programmed environment control. The Obscuration Cross turbocharged 4-chamber won't set anybody's heart ablaze. The last one we tried ran to 60 miles per hour in 8.6 seconds at our test track. Matched with a consistently factor-programmed transmission, CVT, the motor conveys power without a hitch. Forceful choke applications summon less motor commotion than anticipated, and throughway cruising is peaceful and unexceptional, exactly what we need from hybrids in this class. The Overshadowing Cross suspension is plainly tuned for solace, taking corners at speed brings about moderate body roll. That non-abrasiveness takes care of in its ride quality, with the suspension staying created while rolling over broken asphalt and railroad intersections. Notwithstanding, little breaks in the street send vibrations up through the directing haggle, something rival hybrids, for example, the Portage Departure and the Kia Sportage smooth out more completely. Directing is precise and light, great for parking garage mobility however deterring for dirt road shenanigans. Efficiency results are very much mediocre. The EPA says the Overshadowing Cross should improve in the city than a large number of its opponents, so consider your driving propensities while making correlations. The base S model is the thriftiest with EPA appraisals of 26 miles per gallon city, 29 miles per gallon expressway, and 27 miles per gallon joined. The inside of the Shroud Cross about what you'd expect at its alluring cost. There aren't any terribly modest materials, however a few opponents like the Mazda CX-5 deal plusher lodges on the off chance that you're willing to pay somewhat more. The seats are enveloped by an in vogue, tough texture, and keeping in mind that padding was above and beyond, the absence of a lumbar change left our backs wanting for more help following a couple of hours behind the steerage. The Shroud Cross has sufficient freight space for a little family, however cubby capacity turns out to be scant with multiple tenants ready. We fit 6 portable bags behind the back seats and 17 altogether with the seats collapsed. The back seats overlay effectively, in spite of the fact that individuals with more diminutive middles might experience difficulty arriving at the delivery switches from the freight region. A carriage fits effectively in the freight region with every one of the seats up. All Overshadowing Cross models come norm with a touchscreen infotainment framework. Base S models offer a 7.0-inch show, and La, SE, and Cell models have a bigger 8.0-inch screen. Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and in-run routes are accessible just with the 8.0-inch show. Essential driver help innovations are standard, for example, computerized crisis slowing down and path takeoff cautioning, however further developed highlights require really looking at the container for an upper trim level. Key security gear incorporates standard computerized crisis slowing down with person on foot location. Standard path takeoff cautioning. Accessible versatile voyage control. While Kia and Hyundai love to promote their 100,000-mile powertrain guarantees, that's what Mitsubishi approaches and offers better consumption security and more liberal emergency aids. Restricted guarantee covers 5 years or 60,000 miles. Powertrain guarantee covers 10 years or 100,000 miles. No free plans support.